I love Fortnite, and I'm sure a lot of you do too if you're watching this video. And one of my favorite things about the game is cosmetics, and some cosmetics are special in the fact that they have a special series that they belong to. And these are called the series cosmetics. Frozen Series, Lava Series, Dark Series, DC Series, Icon Series, you get the idea. There's a bunch of different series out there of cosmetics, whether they're set for a specific theme or whether they're from a crossover event, for example Marvel. All these cosmetics fit a specific theme and they're all completely unique, and I collect them for that exact reason. I know a lot of people don't like them in the locker because, hey, they make a mess and ruin your perfectly clean locker. But I'm completely fine with it. In fact, I think it makes my locker look a lot more decorative. But how many cosmetics are there in each of these series? Well, that's what we're about to be covering today. But first, let's set up some ground rules for what we're going to be going off before we rank how many there are per series. We can only cover cosmetics. Crossover events, such as the Marshmallow event or the Marvel LTM for Endgame, will not count. Emotes, loading screens, banners, and music packs will not be counted otherwise. And the reason for this is because it just gives an unfair advantage to certain series such as the Icon series, which have an amazing amount of emotes. And these aren't really cosmetics, these are dances you can do in the game. And this video was recorded on the 1st of June 2020, so any new cosmetics such as Shadow Archetype or Loser Fruit will not be counted as of yet. Without further ado, let's get into the list. So in 8th place, with 9 entries, we have the Lava Series. Now, the way we're going to be doing this is I'm not including back blings unless they're different and there's no skin that they actually match. Little Kev, part of the Dark Series, is an example of this. But there are 9 cosmetics part of the Lava Series: Molten Battlehound, Molten Valkyrie, Molten Omen and their back blings. You've got the Molten Angular Shift, the Molten Strikers and the Lava Wing. That's it. Now, I feel like Lava Series could have a lot more potential if Epic didn't shove it aside all the time. Lava Series is definitely the weakest out of all 5 main series, which honestly sucks because Lava Series has a lot of potential. If only Epic just gave it a little more attention. In 7th place we have Shadow Series. Shadow Series does have Shadow Archetype, but however since he is not released, we will not be counting him. So far, part of the Shadow Series is Perfect Shadow and his back bling, Shadow Bird, Shadow Scully, Shadow Arc, the Contrast Wrap, the Array Wrap, the Shadow Angular Shift, the Stark Satchel, and the Shadow Strikers. Now, Shadow Series is one of my personal favorite series in the game. I just feel like the whole black and white contrast theme that they have is really, really cool. And Shadow Series isn't all that popular with a lot of people, so I feel like I'm one of the only people who actually likes Shadow Series. But with Shadow Archetype coming out eventually, Shadow Series is getting a bit more attention, and Epic is starting to realize how many people actually do appreciate the Shadow Series. Now, we actually have a tie for 6th place, so we're going to be covering DC Series first. DC Series is the weakest crossover series out of all of the crossovers we've got, as it has the least amount of cosmetics. Now, notice Harley Quinn does not actually have a back bling, so 15 is invalid because Harley Quinn doesn't have a back bling. Anyway, we've got the Batman comic book outfit, the Batman movie outfit, or the Dark Knight movie, whatever one you want to call it, the Catwoman comic book, then we got Harley Quinn, the Bat Glider, the Batwing, the Catwing, which are all the gliders, then you've got the Punchline hammer of Harley Quinn's, you've got the Harley baseball bat thing, you've got Batman's pickaxe, and the Cat's claws for Catwoman. That's basically all we have for DC series, outside of loading screens and emotes and sprays and stuff, but we're not including sprays because they count as emotes. But our second tie for 6th place is Frozen Series, also with 14 cosmetics. Frozen Love Ranger, Frozen Raven, you got Frozen Red Knight, Frozen Fish Stick, Frozen Logops, and the Devourer from the Season 9 event. There's 6 skins, and only 4 of them have back blings. You've also got the Frozen Feathers, Frozen Beak, the Cold Hearted, and the Frozen Axe harvesting tools, which all belong with the Frozen Legends. Frozen Series, I personally think, is a really, really good one as well. Like, I feel like the four of the 5 main series actually, like, I just like them, and Frozen Series is one of those 4. Lava Series is sadly the one that I don't have too much attachment to, but I do see the potential in that one. Frozen Series, I wouldn't mind seeing a 7th skin added to it, but that won't happen until next Christmas, if at all. But yeah, that's Frozen Series for you. In 5th place, we have the Icon Series. Now, Icon Series is also referred to as Creator Collab Series. It was also set that in the game at one point. But we currently have 5 skins, with the addition of Loser Fruit coming later this month, apparently. And that will turn it to 6. But as of now, we have 17 cosmetics in the Icon Series. As for outfits, we have Marshmallow, Major Lazer, Ninja, Travis Scott, and Astro Jack. And in terms, all of these skins have back blings. Besides for Marshmallow, actually. Marshmallow has 2 harvesting tools to make up for that. Speaking of harvesting tools, with the Marshy Smasher and the Mellow Mallets, which go with Marshmallow, we've got the Laser Axe, which goes with Major Lazer, the Dual Katanas, which go with Ninja, the Diamond Jack that goes with Travis Scott, and yeah, Astro Jack doesn't actually have a pickaxe. He has the Goosebumps Wrap. In terms of gliders, we have the Astro World Cyclone, which goes with Astro Jack, of course, and the Mellow Rider, which goes with Marshmallow. I mean, Icon Series would be the biggest series in the game if we were including all types of emotes. However, we are not including all types of emotes. We're not including emotes at all. So, sorry Icon Series, you would be the biggest when it came to emotes, but anything else, nah, you got 5th place. Anyway, moving into 4th place, we have my personal favourite series, the Slurp Series. Slurp Series is my favourite because it's by far the most creative out of all of them. All the other series are either crossovers from other franchises, 2 more of those remain by the way, or they're just reskins of other skins. Now, Slurp Series does that as well, with 3 of the outfits, but 4 of the outfits in Slurp Series are actually brand new creative outfits. Speaking of outfits, the first one we have is Ripley vs. Sludge. Now, this is the first Battle Pass skin to actually have its rarity changed into a series. And I can see why. Ripley is the first skin ever in the Slurp Squad set. And then we got Big Chuggus as well. Big Chuggus is a meme it's a play on words for the Big Chuggus meme. Did I just call it Big Chuggus? I meant Big Chungus. God damn it. Regardless, so Big Chuggus is an absolutely hilarious skin. I actually have it as one of my presets. I like Big Chuggus a lot. And then we have the Blue Crew set, which is Slurpentine and Dr. Slurpo. These 2 are actually in the shop right now. So if you want to support me, you can go and use my code, which will be at the end of the video. But yeah, these 2 skins are also extremely unique. Slurpentine is going to be the new Haze, just watch. And the other 3 skins that are part of the Slurp series are Slurp Bandolette, Slurp Leviathan, and Slurp Jonesy, basically the Slurp Legends. Into harvesting tools now, we have the Sludge Hammer, which goes with Ripley, and that was in the Chapter 2 Season 1 Battle Pass. We have the Drip Axe, which goes with the Blue Crew set. We have the Party Animal, which is sold with the Raptor in the item shop, and the Double Tap, which is sold with Big Chuggus in the item shop. As for contrails, we have Slurp Stream. Now, there are actually 2 contrails for, like, Special Rarities. One of them belonging to Slurp Series, and the other one belonging to the Dark Series. Slurp Series is lucky, because Slurp Stream is a really good contrail. And then we have 3 wraps for Slurp Series. We have the Ripley wrap, which, like the Goosebumps wrap from Icon Series, it actually got its own, like, wave of Nerf guns made out of it, which I think is really cool. Too bad I'm never going to be able to own any of them. Frick you Best Buy exclusives. We don't have a Best Buy in the UK. Regardless, then we also have the Slurp and the Slurp wrap. Yeah, they're basically the same name, but one has an exclamation mark at the end of it, which is also the cooler one. But Slurp Series is my personal favorite series just because of how unique it is. And I want Slurp Series to keep getting more stuff. I'm a massive fan of what they've done with it so far. Anyway, Slurp Series has 18 cosmetics. Moving on to 3rd place, we have Star Wars series with 20 cosmetics. This was a huge, long-lasting crossover event. Unlike Marvel series, though, it wasn't this extremely long crossover that we got this season. We will shortly get to Marvel series. Foreshadowing. Anyway, the outfits in Star Wars series are Rey, Finn, the Sith Trooper, the Imperial Stormtrooper, Kylo Ren, and Zuri Bliss. I probably butchered Zuri's name. I haven't seen Star Wars, I'm not a Star Wars fan. But I do admit they had quite a big wave of cosmetics coming out. Now, I put the Sith back bling on here because it was a free back bling that you got from the Winterfest event, and it was not part of any other skin, so because of that, I'm displaying it separately. Then we also got the Vibro Scythe, Riot Control Baton, and Rey's Quarterstaff as harvesting tools. Then we got the TIE Whisper, the First Order TIE Fighter, the Millennium Falcon, and the Y-Wing as gliders for the Star Wars series. Star Wars series was a huge crossover event, lasted for about 3 to 4 weeks, I can't remember how long. But man oh man did we get a massive crossover out of it. And nobody saw the Stormtrooper coming either, when that was first revealed. That was crazy stuff. Anyway, moving on to second place. With 22 cosmetics, we have the Dark Series. Dark Series is my second favorite series in the game, just because I've always been a fan of the cube, and I mean, hey, Dark Wildcard is literally my channel avatar, so like, you know, I do have a bit of bias towards Dark Series. But it is notorious for being the most milked series in the game. Epic knows Dark Series will sell well, so if they make something Dark Series, they're gonna make a lot of it. And hell, that happened. As you can tell, it's sold extremely well with the amount of cosmetics we have for it. Starting off with the outfits we have in Dark Series, we have Phase Sway, aka Dark Bomber, we got the Dark Red Knight, we got the Tact Skin, aka the Dark Wildcard, we have Dark Jonesy, Dark Power Cord, or the Dark I Talk Fortnite skin. Jesus Christ, how many YouTubers run skins that have got Dark Series variants? Are you kidding me? Anyway, and then we also have Dark Rex and Dark Triceratops, which were sold in the item shop. As for harvesting tools, we have the Dark Axe, the Dark Dino Bones, the Thunder Crash, and the Dark Strikers. As for wraps, we have Dark Angular Shift, and the Kevin Wrap. We have the Glyphs Contrail, and the Dark Glyph Glider, and we also have the Little Kev back bling, which I know a lot of people forgot about. Little Kev was a free reward back in Season 6, where if you did some short challenges just before the cube exploded in the event, you could unlock the Little Kev back bling. I mean, hey, I absolutely love Dark Series, it's so cool. But it's not the biggest, because first place goes to Marvel Series, with 27 cosmetics. Deadpool, you really brought this series up, didn't you? Jesus Christ, Disney. Anyway, Marvel Series is the biggest crossover we've had for Fortnite, and it's been the longest crossover as well, with this entire season being a Deadpool crossover. Regardless though, let's move on to the outfits. With Black Widow and Star-Lord outfits from Season 8 when we had the Endgame crossover. And for the entirety of this season, we got 6 more Marvel outfits, being Deadpool, Cable, Domino, Psylocke, the Cuddlepool and Ravenpool mashups as well. All of these skins have their own back bling, which basically means there's 16 cosmetics from the skins and back blings alone, which is absurd. And then when we move on to harvesting tools, every single one except for the Deadpool mashups have their own as well. You got the Widow's Bite, the Guardian Axe, the Meaty Mallets, the Probability Dagger, the Psy Blade, and the Unstoppable Force, which all belong with the X-Force, Deadpool, the Avengers, aka Black Widow, and the Star-Lord respectively. You've also got the Dragacorn Glider, which had its animation changed, which belongs with Deadpool. You got the Merc Wrap, which belongs with Deadpool as well. The Avengers Quinjab, which belongs to Black Widow. The Milano, which of course belongs to the Star-Lord. And the Psy Rider, which belongs to Psylocke. Jesus Christ, Marvel Series is huge. And that's not even done, because if you take emotes into consideration as well, including sprays and loading screens, Marvel is even bigger than 27. Marvel has well over 30 different cosmetics in the game just for their own rarity, which I think is absurd. But it's amazing that Disney went out of their way to get this much stuff in the game. Was it Disney or Epic that went out of their way? I have no clue. But hell, Disney must be making bank right now. Anyway, that is every single rarity in the game. If you want to subscribe, go for it. If you want to use my code, it is on screen right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Ah, you out of here!